Good morning and Jai Shri Krishna. Myself Harsh Mehta and I am going to take your 10th science. Today we are going to start a new chapter. Chapter number 2, that is acid, bases and salts. Students, you have learned in your previous classes that acids, bases and salts and their introduction. So in this chapter I am just going to recall your previous lessons, and then we will see the properties of acids and bases. In the previous standards you have heard that acids are such substances which are sour in taste, while bases are such substances which are bitter in taste. So I have discussed the properties of acids and bases over here. You can see properties according to taste. Acids are sour in taste, while bases are bitter in taste. Then litmus paper test. You know that when we use a litmus paper and dip inside a solution, the color changes of the litmus paper and accordingly we can indicate that it is an acid or base. So second property, litmus paper test. In litmus paper, if it is an acid, if you dip a litmus paper in acidic solution, it will turn blue litmus paper to red. And if it is a basic solution, then it will turn red litmus paper to blue. Then on dissolving in water, so if you dissolve acid inside water, then it will release H plus ions. And if you dissolve base in water, then it will produce OH minus ions. So I'll just give a simple example of dissolving acid inside base. We know that we have examples of acids. Acids example like hydrochloric acid, HCl. Then sulfuric acid, H2SO4. These are the examples of acid. Similarly, examples of base. Examples of base are, for example, NaOH, sodium hydroxide, KOH, potassium hydroxide. So if you see over here, H plus ions are present over here in acid, while in bases there are OH minus ions. See, OH, hydroxide ions, OH minus ions. So on dissolving acid in water, what will happen? I will take an example. When HCl reacts and gets dissolved in water, it will liberate H plus ions and Cl minus ions. So see, H plus ions are released when it is dissolved in water. You can see over here, releases H plus ions when dissolved in water. Similarly, for base, this is for acid. Now I am taking for base. What happens with base? In base, if I take the example of NOH or KOH, anyone I can, I am taking KOH over here. So when KOH is dissolved in water, it liberates OH minus ions. Here it is. So on dissolving base in water, here it is written, dissolving in water, bases releases OH minus ions. So this is the example of dissolving in water. So this is the basic properties of acids and bases that I have described. Thank you.